Happy birthday to Ross the Boss Malone from all of us here at Hunt County Raceway. Ross joins us over here at KG in Hunt County, a big hitter over there at Rocket Raceway Park. Happy birthday from your wife, Ashley, and all of us here at Hunt County Raceway tonight, Ross. If you see Ross somewhere, thump his ear and tell him happy birthday. So your first heat race for the RaceON All-Star Challenge, Hunter Hobson Memorial, $3,434 on the line here tonight. They'll line up like this. Row 1, the 7M, is Albert McCall out of Crandall. To his outside is the Endel RV Valvoline number 96T of Colton Tanner. Row 2 on the inside, the number 0 is Jeff Alster. To his outside, big hitter here, Hunt County Raceway. It's the 2.5 chassis, Buckmeyer Motorsports. Cole Gosnell Racing, number 98 of Chris Davis. Row number 3, the 21M, is Blaine Murphy out of Maypearl. 234C is Caden Dykeman out of Forney. Row number 4, the 20H, is Jackie Hefty. To his outside, joining us here tonight, one I'm excited about, the Bobby's Body Shop TEC Mobile Equipment Services 125, Mark Underwood Jr. Final row, the 34 Junior, Josh Daughtery out of Bossier City. And the Muscle Man, 22C of Richard George Jr. out of Dodge City, Texas. 8 laps here for heat race number 1 for the RaceON All-Star Challenge. Also the Hunter Hobson Memorial here. That the 2025 driver standings you can find on RaceON for the RaceON All-Star Challenge. We'll be talking about that throughout the night. Lap number 1 going to go to the 7M of McCall. Colton Tanner in second, Davis third, Alster fourth, and Blaine Murphy battling there for fifth to the inside there. Trying to see who that is to his inside. I couldn't tell with that. Is that the 234C of Dykeman? No, he is fell to the back as Dykeman. Oh, that's the 20H. Not too familiar with that one, but we'll get it learned here tonight. No doubt about it. Jackie Hefty behind the wheel of the 20H. Right there in the top 5, holding off little Jeff Hammett, Blaine Murphy, I'm sorry. Alster now under fire from Hefty as well. As they come across the line this time. Woo, we got a gaggle back here. Racing is getting good. I was going to call him through the line here on the transponder list, but hard to take your eye off this Daughtery right there on the inside of about a 5-car jumble coming out of turn 2 down the backstretch. It's getting good here in heat race number 1 for the County Armory Factory Stocks. 4 laps down and 4 to go at the line this time. It is still the 7M leading the way of Albert McCall Jr., the Chris Davis, and the Cole Gosnell Racing number 98. It's right there knocking at the door. And this battle behind them is you got a battle for the lead, though. You've got Hefty getting around Tanner for the 3rd spot. Here comes Josh Daughtery in the 34 Junior trying to throw his name in the hat. He's currently 7th in the RaceON All-Star Challenge standings. What a gaggle back here for 3rd and beyond. Oh, my. Hefty has 3rd. Tanner right now in 4th. Blaine Murphy playing the cheese in the middle has 5th, but right there behind him is Daughtery on the inside. Right behind him is the 125 of Mark Underwood. Have mercy, this one is getting good early. There has been a change for the top spot. Chris Davis in the 98 is going to get the wicked in parlor white flag. Back here from 3rd, 4th, and 5th, it is just a gaggle of cars. Very slight beating and banging, a lot of good racing, and Rubbin is racing, but Hefty right now has that spot. Oh, 96T pushes up into Underwood, but what a job for Underwood through 1 and 2. He'll get a few positions on the final lap here, trying to get his way in the top 4. We'll see if it works out for him. Daughtery will still it back at the line. Oh my, what a race. Chris Davis, your winner. McCall in 2nd, Hefty in 3rd. Daughtery 4th, Underwood 5th. Murphy 6th, Tanner 7th. And we'll just round it out the top 7. Man, that one got good early. Factory stocks showing up and showing out as we knew they would with big money on the line here tonight. Heat race number 2 for the County Armory Factory Stocks RaceON All-Star Challenge. Hunter Hobson Memorial will line up like this. Row 1, the L88 is Logan Gordon out of West Monroe. The 88 is Dakota Rains out of Wills Point. Row 2, the 1 star is Cameron Furr out of Gladewater. To his outside, the 197 is Chance Morris out of Kaufman. Row number 3 on the inside, the 10X is Chase Hatton out of DeBerry, Texas. To his outside will be the Dominator JMJ Racing Outlaw Fabrication, number 21J of Wally Beatty out of Forney. Row 4 on the inside, the 914 is Billy Davis out of Lindale, Texas. To his outside, the 11 is Charles Grams out of Winona. Last row there, the 16 is Hubert Cash out of Little Rock, and the 7C is Scott Carlisle out of Royce City, Texas. Adams Automotive and Towing, green flag out here for heat race number 2. Logan Gordon, Dakota Range, kick it off here for heat race number 2. We'll battle down the backstretch and see who's going to lead lap number 1. Cameron Furr trying to throw his name up there. And oh, get a little slideways there. We get a caution. Vicky's Real Estate Yellow is out. I think something with the start they may have not liked there. Jeremy Fodge watching RaceON from home. He says, hey, he wants the factory stock crew out here tonight to know the 69X is putting him on notice. He'll be back and better than ever soon. We're going to hold you to that, Fodge, and it better be you in the car. No hired guns, buddy. Cody Wooten tuning in from the production booth in Wichita Falls, Texas. Cliff Shelton also watching Far West Texas. Good to hear from you, Cliff. Been a while since I've heard that name. Adams Automotive and Towing, green flag back out here one more time. Oh, 4 wide here. There issues for the outside pole sitter, Dakota Rains. Going to get a Vicky's Real Estate Yellow. And it's just been carnage in this one. Just a crazy start here. I don't know what's going on with 88 of Gordon there, but his heat race looks to be DONE. All right, we're going to try this again. Third time's the charm. We'll get them re-rack, restack with what we got left here. So lights are out. We'll try this Adams Automotive and Towing green flag one more time. As you now have the 88 of Dakota Rains, the 1-star of Cameron Furr starting from row number 1. Furr, a little slip of the grip through 1 and 2. He'll lose wholesale position. So will the 10X of Chase Hatton here. They've got some battling back to do between Furr and Hatton. Lap number 1, heat race number 2, going to go to the 88 of Dakota Rains at the line. Don't look now. The 197 is Chance Morris. He started 4th. He's up in 2nd, but here comes the 21J of Wally Beatty looking to the outside. Beatty a little push out of turn 4, but I tell you what, does a good job of keeping it under him. He'll be 2nd in the line. We'll go into 1 and 2 side by side as we got a good battle for 2nd, 4th, and 5th here. Forgot all about 3rd there, didn't we? Oh, Wally Beatty. Oh, no. Wally Beatty opens up a donut shop in the middle of turn 3 and 4. I don't know about you race fans. I don't need any donuts. But that's going to bring out a Vicky Real Estate Yellow. Tough break there for the 21J of Wally Beatty. As again, he opens up a donut shop, collects one more there. Trying to see this one coming by here. It'd be the 16 of Hubert Cash. Tough break for him as he just got caught up in the 21J, who just steps on it in 3 and 4. It'll happen on a dirt track Saturday night, and he gets it spun around, opens up a donut shop. Tough break there for the Dominator. JMJ Racing Outlaw Fabrication, number 21J of Wally Beatty out of Forney. He'll have to tag the back of this heat race and try to come from the back of this one. right, so trying to get them re-racked and restacked here. My race pass went on the fritz for a minute. Hopefully we can get it back going. All right, here we go again. 88 of Dakota Rains leads the 11 of Charles Graham, the 197 of Chance Morris, the 10X of Chase Haddon. That's your top four here so far. Fifth place, 7C of Scott Carlisle. As we're going to try to get through 1 and 2 clean and green, and we do it. We're going to drag race down the backstretch, smash the loud pedal, see if we can get through 3 and 4 and complete a lap here at the line. We've got it. 88 of Rains will lead a lap here. Charles Graham doing a great job in the 11, started in the 8th spot, and after all the melees we've had here early, and this one's up to second, although Chase Haddon, the Mad Hatter, trying to take that spot away from him. He'll look to the inside through 3 and 4. Here comes the 10X of Haddon. Big hitter is the 10X of Haddon. And we got another one that's made contact. Don't mind the 16 of Hubert Cash. Saves him, but Hubert Cash is like a pinball out there. Everyone's bouncing into him. That was the 7C of Carlisle with a slip of the grip, and then the 16 of Cash straightened him out. All the meanwhile, the 88 of Dakota Rains is still out front leading with Charles Graham up on the high side, following through. Chase Haddon down on the inside, and Wally Beatty has raced his way back up into the top 4. He said, I might have stepped on it once, but here I'm going to come back more tougher than a set of woodpecker lips. Is going to be the 21J of Wally Beatty here tonight. The Mad Hatter still on the inside of the 11 of Charles Graham. They're door-to-door, wheel-to-wheel coming out of turn 4. And I tell you what, the 88 of Dakota Rains has not been able to slip away from him. He is right there. If they can get this settled out for second, whoever that car is making chase down Rains, as they all look to be right on top of each other. Wally Beatty right there chomping at the bit too, trying to get around those 2 cars in front of him. This time at the line, Wicked in Parlor White flag for heat race number 2 of the County Armory Factory Stocks. Another lap going to the Dakota Rains in the 88. But here comes the Mad Hatter on the final lap. Can Chase Haddon take the top spot away and be the spoiler here? Chase Haddon going to lick the stamp and sit it into 3 and 4. We're going to get a drag race to the line. Who's it going to be on the last lap here? The 88. Dakota Rains holds him off. Call him Lightyear because he's buzzing. Got to be happy with that win and holding off the 10X of Chase Haddon. Wally Beatty unofficially in 3rd. Charles Graham in 4th, and the 197 of Chance Moore. Chance Moore. We're going to get it out, fans. Chance Morris rounds out the top 5. Where are we at? Heat race number 3 for the County Armory Factory Stocks. Real quick lineup going to look like this. Row 1, the inside, the 77 is Mark Ross. He's driving the 1 Automotive White Horse Tuning and Dyno Bikester Motorsports, number 77 here tonight. To his outside, the 6-star. It's going to be Alex Williams out of Kilgore, Texas. Row number 2 on the inside. It's going to be the 3 of Colton Frazier out of Palestine, Texas. To his outside, the 39H is Olin Holder. Row 3 on the inside, the 18S is the Honeycutt Sand and Gravel, Bel Air Heating and AC, number 18S of Cody Smith out of Kaufman. To his outside, the 903 is Thad Royal out of Canton. Starting 7th, the 22B is Keith Burnett. The H266 tonight's driven by Jeffrey Abbey out of Rome, Texas. The 27, Dalton Faulkner, your current RaceON All-Star Challenge points leader. And then the 54F, Troy Farmer out of Mineola, Texas. 8 laps of distance here for heat race number 3, and we are off in this one. Adams Automotive towing green flag out here. Going to keep an eye on that 27 of Dalton Faulkner starting way back in the 9th position. He will look to race his way up to the front. He's guaranteed to be a fast one. Good to see him here in Greenville, Texas tonight. But lap number 1 going to go to the 6-star of Alex Williams. Cody Smith in 2nd. A little contact out there as the 3 of Frazier got slideways going into 1. He gets it straightened out. No harm, no foul. Here comes Faulkner. He's in the top 5 already. Dalton Faulkner looking to the inside of Mark Ross as he's on the inside of the 3 of Frazier. It's a 3-car battle for 3rd, 4th, and 5th that you're seeing that we're catching right here. It's RaceON setting the pace with this content here tonight, and it's going to be a good one. Top 5 in the factory stocks you see there momentarily. Dalton Faulkner almost a little contact with Frazier, maybe getting held up just a little bit by Ross there in front of him. Frazier going to step on it now. He's going to open up a donut shop in 1 and 2. We get some heavy contact from a couple cars. We'll get a Vicky's Real Estate yellow. But I've already said once here, race fans, I don't need any donuts tonight. So if we can keep the donut shop closed, that would be nice. But we're going to get one more here and get a Vicky's Real Estate yellow before we get this one in the books. I think 3 laps completed out of 8 here before we get that Vicky's Real Estate yellow. The other one's over there, the H266 there. That is going to be Jeffrey Abbey And the 903 there, that's going to be Thad Royal. Listen here, Mama Barnes. You're right. The monster's running thick. We're gonna reel it back in, slowly but surely. I haven't even opened up the second one. We might not need the second one at this rate because the first one has taken over. But we know, just like at Rocket, sometimes these broadcasts are sponsored by Monster Energy, so it happens. But yeah, we're gonna reel it in. We'll be okay. We'll get it reeled in by feature time. You like that, did you, T. Honey? Tyler Honeywell watching, I'm assuming, from Antlers, Oklahoma up there. So, hey, that was a new one. I don't think I broke out that line all year there, honey. I had it in the hip pocket and just finally found a spot to try to squeeze it in there. So we'll get them re-racked and restacked. I think the lineup for the top 5 at least will look something like this. Alex Williams, Cody Smith, Mark Ross, Faulkner, and then Frazier. Frazier looks like he has been maybe put to the back, and that may have been something that I missed there. My race pass is what I'm going off here. It may not have updated yet. From the yellow, as they line up on the track, it's Alex Williams, Cody Smith, Mark Ross, Faulkner, just like we called it, but then the 39H is Olin Holder, who will round out the top 5 there. So 5 to go in heat race number 3 for the County Armory Factory Stocks Hunter Hobson Memorial RaceON All-Star Challenge here. Speaking of the All-Star Challenge, your points leader in that, Dalton Faulkner out of Cut and Shoot, Texas, rides in 3rd behind Cody Smith here. He'll smash the loud pedal out of turn number 4. Look at the inside of Smith. You've got company, Cody Smith. Here comes Dalton Faulkner. And the 6-star of Alex Williams is going to figure that out as well, as we're 3 wide down the backstretch. Cody Smith playing the cheese on the middle with Williams on the outside and Faulkner on the inside. It's getting good in heat race number 3. Faulkner going to come out of turn 4 and lead lap number 5. Tell you what, Dalton Faulkner, just call him the doorman, because all he does is stand out front, and Cody Smith now taking the 2nd spot away from Alex Williams. Williams a 2-for-1 special. That last 2 laps going the wrong way. 2 to go this time for Faulkner at the line. As they run, it's Faulkner, Smith, Williams, Ross. Or excuse me, looks like the 39H of Olin Holder gets around Mark Ross for the 4th spot. Ross will round out the top 5. First car on the outside looking in is the 3 of Colton Frazier. Wicked in parlor white flag out this time for Dalton Faulkner out of Cut and Shoot, Texas. Recent Mike Parker Memorial winner over at 67 Speedway for $10,000. And he is going to come through turns 3 and 4 and get the star graphic design checkered flag. It's the 27 of Dalton Faulkner out of Cut and Shoot, Texas. Unofficially in 2nd, Cody Smith. Alex Williams 3rd, Holder 4th. Mark Ross will round out the top 5. Your biggest mover in that one is your winner. He started 9th, and he wins it here. So again, impressive start to the evening here for Faulkner in the 27. He has the John Lita Farms CRS suspension, best engines, number 27, looking good here. That's going to move us right into heat race number 4. Again, 6 total heat races for the factory stocks. Lineup for this one will look like this. Row number 1, the 85 is Jesse Mazzell. To his outside, the 18M is Wayne Melton. Row number 2 on the inside, the H231 is Mason Martin. To his outside, the 21D is Toby Davis. Row number 3 on the inside, the 05 is Kenneth Chamberlain. To his outside will be the Ruston Cattle Company, best engines, Total Recon Solutions, number 151 of Tommy Williams out of Mansfield. Row number 4 on the inside, the 817 Jeff Hauser. To his outside, the Twin City Towing Team 5 Enterprise, PTS Racing Engines, KY Chassis, number 20 of Neil Kemp out of Mineral Springs, Arkansas. And the final row here, starting 9th and 10th, will be the 15K of Bailey Dosser in a factory stock here tonight. To his outside, Leon Hill, another name you're not used to seeing in a factory stock. Adams Automotive and Towing, green flag out here for this one. Wayne Melton looks to power down from the outside of row number 1. We'll get a Vicky's Real Estate Yellows. We've got some action, some unauthorized activities at the top of 3 and 4. One of those is the 21D, the drifter, Toby Davis. Good to see him over here with us tonight at Hunt County Raceway. It looks like the other one involved, the H231, is Mason Martin. Both those cars started on row number 2, and they bring out our first Vicky's Real Estate Yellow of heat race number 4. All right. Flagman, judge, jury, executioner Ryan Westdyke up in the flag stand, gives him the 1 to go here. We're going to try to get these re-rack, restack, get this heat race started one more time. Lights are out. We'll go nose to tail down the backstretch 5 deep, and we'll go through turn 3 and 4 to the Smiley's start zone. Adams Automotive Towing, green flag out here once again. Jesse Mazzell, Wayne Melton looking to lead lap number 1. Mazzell going to slide up in front of Melton. He's got to get on the binders. He'll make contact here with the H231 of Martin, I think is who that was. Vicky's Real Estate Yellow is going to come out here. The other one is the 151 there of Tommy Williams. And again, I think the other one might have been Mason Martin. As that was just consequence of the calamity out of 2 there. From what I saw, and what I say and saw doesn't always matter. I think Mazzell slid up in front of the 18 of a Melton, who had to get on the binders and then try to dime it off the corner and smash the loud pedal. And in doing so, he cut down into Mason Martin, and then Mason Martin gets into the 151 of Tommy Williams. And then here we sit, race fans. All right, let's try it again. 85 of Jesse Mazzell, 18M of Wayne Melton going to lead us back to green. Adams Automotive towing green flag out here once again, and no, it's not. The 20 of Neil Kemp is stopped here. Up against the wall coming out of turn number 4. Dickey's Real Estate Yellow back out one more time. Trying to see if we get a replay on it on the RaceON side there, but issues from the front row that led to the 20 of Neil Kemp. Hard contact here with the wall, looks like, and some other cars maybe on the left side. He's going to have to go on the back of the hooker. The tow chain, as our boy Zach Clark would say, and we'll have to get this one hooked up here and get Kemp off. Maybe he can get some repairs made and tag the back of a B main here. We'll see how it all shakes out for him, but tough break there before we can really even get this one started. This heat race number 4 has just been cursed with calamity here.
Trying to find speed? The team at Dirt Tire Warehouse and Piranha Race Tire Service show exactly that. Don't believe us? Check out the race winner stickers on the Fast Guys cars. We groove, sight, match, size, and mount your dirt racing tires so you're race ready every time. Dirt Tire Warehouse and Piranha Race Tire Service. Take a bite out of the track and competition.
Inspired there, so really tough break for Kemp there. Really nothing of his doing, just wrong place, wrong time. Hey, they do have 50-50 tickets on sale here too tonight, race fans. I think you got a deal going on, $20 for 40 tickets. You usually get 20 tickets for $20. So I think they're doing 40 tickets for $20 on the 50-50. So if you see the 50-50 lady walking around, good chance for you to support Hunt County and as well as get some cold hard cash back in your pocket. So single file restart. Lights are out. Battle of attrition here for heat race number 4 for the County Armory factory stocks. But we are back underway. Our Adams Automotive towing green flag back out. Wayne Melton looking to the inside of the 85, going down the backstretch there. We will see if we can get this lap in the books, and no, probably not. The 81 gets a little tap-a-roo from behind. And that's going to get us a caution. That's the 817 of Jeff Hauser, who goes off the number 15 of Dalser. So we're going to try this again. Black flag is going to go out there, and I think to the 15K of Dosser. Real quick, too, just a reminder, fans, adults, kids, we got to stay back from the fence during green flag racing. Again, just for safety purposes, we do ask that we stay back from the fence during green flag racing. We appreciate that. We want to be sure we all make it home tonight just in case something happens. You never know at a dirt track Saturday night. Things can go awry with these powerful race cars, and we have the green flag one more time. The front row has stayed the same, though. It's the 85 of Jesse Mazzell, who's just like, what in the world's going on? Can we get some laps in the book here? Him and Wayne Melton are going to shake it out here, door to door, wheel to wheel, coming out turn 4. It's going to go to Mazzell for lap number 1. The 817 of Hauser rides in third. Fourth goes to the drifter, Toby Davis. Battle of attrition. We started with 10, and we're down to 5, and we're only 2 laps in. What a crazy heat race this is. So Jesse Mazzell has the lead in the 85 as he gets wound up on the top shelf. He'll drag race down the back stretch, trying to open up a gap back on the 18 of Melton. 85 up there on the high side, so is Melton. They are both running about the same line. Melton will see if he can't gather it up. The 17 in the infield, the 17 RL, he's DONE. That is Leon Hill. That car looks familiar. That was the car that Rowdy Day was driving, now owned by Leon Hill. Melton right there, knocking at the door as we come to 5 down, 3 to go. The only close battle on the 4 cars we have left in this battle of attrition heat race, we're going to call it. And Wayne Melton right there knocking at the door of the number 85 of Mazzell. 2 to go this time from Ryan Westdyke. Mazzell's got 2 more laps around here to get him a heat race win at Hunt County Raceway. We've got a pretty good list of them. It's been people like Albert McCall, Walter Garner, Cody Smith, Wally Beatty, Blaine Murphy, Bryce Pittrit, Rowdy Day, Chris Davis. They've all been heat race winners. And the 85 of Jesse Mazzell wants to add his name to that list. Wicked in parlor, white flag is out one more time around to finally get this heat race in the books. Been a doozy here for heat race number 4. And he's got parts hanging off that race car, but he's going to pick up the Star Graphic Design checkered flag. It goes to the 85 of Jesse Mazzell, unofficially in second, Wayne Melton. The 817 of Hauser takes third, and then the Toby Davis, the drifter, will round out the 4-car field.